All right, so with the holidays around the corner, I'm figuring that I'm probably gonna get two audiences on this one. You either have a disc golfer in your life you're wanting to shop for, or you're a disc golfer who's wanting to get some ideas on like what to ask for, or want to send this to someone to get you a gift. I don't know. But this video, we're basically just gonna talk about like the different things that you might want to buy for a disc golfer because they might not be what you thinking of getting. We're gonna have different price points, so we can go anywhere from like $5 to $10 all the way up to like $250 if you really want to. So timestamps and chapters will be down below, so jump around wherever you want, and everything will be linked in the description, and most of those links will be affiliate links, so it won't cost anything extra for you, and it'll support me and this channel. So feel free to use those as you wish. Even if you're overseas, like all of those little like links that say locally or whatever, they'll go to your local Amazon store, and I should get a kickback from that. So even if you're over in like Sweden, Finland, over there in Europe, that's a great way to support this channel if you wanted to support it and had no way before. So yeah, check it out. Now, first things first. If you are buying things for a disc golfer and you're not a disc golfer, you've never played disc golf, you just know it, and you have a friend or a loved one who does, you want to get a gift for them, do not buy a disc for them. Like, there are a few exceptions, but mainly, like, a lot of times with disc golfers, they want to buy, like, I don't want just any T-Bird, like I want an older run T-Bird in star plastic around the 167 to 169 range that feels a little bit gummy, but the parting line height is still a pretty good spot, and the float dome isn't that domey. And like, if you think that I just was speaking Chinese there, then you shouldn't be buying that person a disc. It's not a good idea. There are some exceptions, and we will talk about that when we get there, but most of these things are not going to be discs, like this first one. So we're going to start with the cheapest options here. And some of the easiest gifts that are like $5 to $10. First one being a mini. These aren't just like little toys that you can just throw around. In disc golf, you use them to mark your disc. If you didn't know, in tournaments and stuff, whenever your disc lands, you can't just pick it up and throw from there or like flip your disc. You have to mark it with a mini if you want to move that disc. Otherwise, you have to keep that disc there. So every disc golfer, especially if you compete in tournaments, they need a mini, and there's a lot of fun ones out there. Like this is just like an Innova one. I'll have it linked below. Another great one is like Trash Panda. He has like a lot of cool recycled minis. That one's not an affiliate link, but I mean, they're great minis, and I'll have that linked in the description as well. Another one, big one, are little grip bags. Now, there are two different types of grip bags. One with these little beads, and like I think on Amazon they call them the osmosis bag, grip bag or whatever. So it basically absorbs the moisture off of your hands, and you kind of just move it around in this. Then there's the dirt bags, which this is kind of what I prefer. It has like actual dirt in it, and that's really good if it's like sweaty or whatever out. It's almost beneficial to have both of these types of bags in your bag. Like I have both of these in my bag, and so I'll have those linked below. A few other options are whale sacks. They make great ones, and drive bags. It's spelled weird, drive bags. Those ones are also great. Those run from anywhere from I think like $10 to $20. Again, the whale sacks and the drive bags are not affiliate links, but they are great options. I feel like I owe it to you to just point them out. So, and then the other one is just like a towel. I really like this one. It's goat towels. Again, that's not affiliate or anything. I'm doing a really bad job of referring affiliate stuff. Anyways, I'll have some other towels down below in the description, but a towel is another great option. Next, we have the like 20 to let's say like $40, $45 range. Now this, so the exceptions for the discs. One, if you're buying a disc for like a kid or something, or someone who's never played disc golf before, then yeah, I have a few recommendations. If they're like a kid, and I'm talking like 8 and below or something, they've hardly ever thrown a disc, I really think that the Glitch, great beginner disc, and it's just a fun disc to have. And not only that, but it's like a hybrid catch disc. So unlike some of the other drivers that you might get that might be good for beginners. Like if you have little kids and they accidentally throw it at one of them, then this is made to be a catch disc, so it won't hurt as bad if they accidentally throw it at their younger sibling in the head. It might not hurt as bad if it's a little more blunt than if you get this Kona Panis Trespass, for example, and they hit that in the head. That wouldn't feel good. Not at all. I wouldn't recommend that. And then the other option, if you do have a disc golfer and you know one of their favorite players, or you know that they like a certain like signature series or tour series disc, most of those are like small enough runs to where it's like any of those tour series or signature discs will work. It's just the like, I want to get the Kona Panis Lucid X Moonshine Trespass. That's what I want. Well, there's so few of these made that if you just get one of them, as long as it's like a cool stamp or something, most of them are the same, if that makes sense. So like this, for example, or we have like the signature series Drew Gibson eras, or the Mason Ford Getaways, for example, Midnight Prowl 2s, the Kyle Klein ones. Those are just a few examples of some of those signature series discs. Those are the only exceptions, though, I would say, in terms of discs. Another one in this price range, pole. A disc retriever pole. These are great to have in the bag because if you get it stuck in a tree or in the water, you can pull this out. It's compact, you can put it in your bag, and you can retrieve discs. It's awesome. There's another one. So this is a dynamic discs one that I'll have linked below. There's another one like Rogue Iron or Iron Rogue, something like that, and that has like different attachments here, which that's really cool. I'll have that one linked below as well. If your disc golfer doesn't have this in the bag, like they need it. You need one of these in the bag. It's so useful and handy when you throw stuff into the trees and stuff like that. Oh, and the next one is a stool. These are great for, as long as you don't have a cart, which we'll get to again, but these are great for tournaments and stuff. You don't really use them in casual rounds, or maybe even not leagues even, so, but for tournaments, I always make sure I got a stool. And you can never have too many stools because there's so many times I've just left it there in tournaments, and I'm sure a lot of you guys watching have done the same, so I'll leave a few of those in below. And then another great option in this little price bracket is merch. So getting some merch from your favorite creator or pro or something like that, or like Apollo Disc Golf merch. Yep, that's right. We got Apollo Disc Golf merch. We got t-shirts with a little "Let's Talk About It" on the back. And if you notice on the back, it's like a subtle basket shape. Kind of cool. I don't know. We got a little like front pocket t-shirts with "Let's Talk About It" on the back with 3 different colors, and we've got hoodies in those same colors, a little Apollo Disc Golf on the front, and we've got beanies with our little like helmet logo, and all of them have just first run little stamps on them. So this is the only time that these will be made with those first run stamps. We might not even make those designs again. Well, I don't know, like who knows. So but the first run, definitely not. And until the end of November, we're having pre-orders for these, and you have 15% off if you pre-order it. And so that's now until the end of November. And we'll have those ordered, made, and shipped out after the pre-orders come in. The t-shirts and hoodies should be shipping out mid-December, and then the beanies will take a little bit longer to make since they're embroidered, so those will be shipping out sometime in January, so you'll still get those in time for winter and to be warm. So check out the link in the description. We've got that merch here, so go ahead and pre-order it now through the end of November, and I'm pumped to bring those to you. So that's all within this price range bracket is merch. Then the next thing I'm going to talk about are bags. If your disc golfer is like a really beginner disc golfer and they have one of those like lunchbox bags, well, if they don't have anything, then a lunchbox bag is fine. But I was never really a fan of the lunchbox bags because people called them lunchbox bags and I didn't want to walk around with a lunchbox bag. So the next best one that I would say for beginners would be a Trooper bag by Dynamic Discs. And Innova makes something very similar. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same manufacturer, but they're both about like $39 to $50, and those are some of the best bags that I can recommend for beginners. So if you're looking for like a cheap bag, that's probably the best bang for your buck bag that is on the market, is that Trooper bag. And the next step up from that goes around to like $75. That's the Paratrooper bag by Dynamic Discs. It's a little bit larger, has the compartments and stuff. You can have more storage. You might be able to hold a little bit more than the Trooper, but like definitely more storage on there. And that is, again, those two bags are probably the best bang for your buck value bags on the market, period. After that, if you're wanting to go premium bag, I have this grip bag and I've had it for like 10 years. Like, I got this in 2013, so it's technically been 9 years, but almost 10 years, and that's still going strong. So I'm a big component of grip bags. They're great bags, and those are going to be a little bit more expensive though, starting from like 180 to 250 range. And then the big kahunas, the carts. The carts are awesome as well if you're getting a little older, not wanting to carry the big bags, or you can even find bigger carts that can hold more than this bag can hold in it. And those Zuka carts, they're great. So all those will be linked below. And into the final category, this is like the big, like $150 and up category. The Bushnell rangefinder. This is one of the best rangefinders on the market. It was one of the first. It gives you like your angle of elevation and the distance to be able to see. This is really helpful in like tournaments when you're playing long courses. This is really helpful. For short courses, I don't know, it's up to you, but when it comes to tournament time and the long like par fours and stuff, it's very helpful to know on your second shot or approach how far the basket is, whether it's 300 feet or whether it's 250 feet. It's really nice to know exactly how far, and especially if you're not a local there, even after a couple practice rounds, it might be helpful to know hard to gauge distance on where you are in the course, and so one of the best ways to do it. So, then last but not least, we've got the baskets. Now, there are two different types of baskets we got, and we've got both of these at apollodiscgolf.com. We've got this first one, it comes in like a little bag, and this one's gonna be best for if you're wanting something portable and that you can take on like road trips or like camping trips, something that's like you don't need a basket but you want to bring one just in case. This is a great one for that. It's really fast to put together. It can break down into this little bag and you can carry it, just like strap it around your arm and take it wherever you want. So that's one of the best ones. And then this is probably one of the best, most innovative baskets I've ever seen in my life. I'm not just saying this because it's the only one we have on apollodiscgolf.com. This is the only one we have on apollodiscgolf.com because it is one of the most innovative ones that I've seen. This is the Mach Shift from DGA, and you can like set it up as a normal basket, but you can also convert it into like a marksman basket and a smaller target. You can also bring the basket down, and it's just like, this is one of the best baskets to have at your home. You can do whatever you want with it. And even when you break it down, it's not that bad to travel with. Like if you're like needing a basket, like going to a tournament and you're wanting to, like a week-long tournament, you want to set something up in the backyard for the week, I would get this. These ones are great. The cloth ones are great for like light transport and stuff, but if I'm setting it up for any like long-term sessions or whatever, I'm finding a way to get something like this. I don't know how no one else thought of this before, of just being able to change this around and all of that so easily, but it's amazing and brilliant. And through the end of the year, if you order these through apollodiscgolf.com, they will be free shipping on any orders with a basket. So you can be ordering a basket and like 5 discs, and even though they're gonna be shipping separately, you'll have free shipping on that entire order. So now that's only through now till the end of the year. So if you order a basket, it's free shipping. Not just on the basket, but the whole order. So get in on that if you're wanting one. It's a great time to buy a basket. And these are the ones that I recommend. Let me know in the comments what other gift ideas you have, but these are some of the best that I would suggest you getting. But thanks to you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.